Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. Let me give it a few minutes and then we can start. How's everyone feeling today? Hi,
Hey,
Ryan.
let me fix my camera. There we go.
I love
Kind
your
of.
shades. How you feeling? You doing good?
Good. I'm trying to turn up my volume. Oh, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Beautiful. So first, I want to say thank you for joining the live today and spending a few minutes with us.
Yeah.
I want everyone to see who you are, what is your brand, and why not joining the live? I think it will be great. This is the first time that you are participating with Pop-Up Shop Latino. For those that are watching us for the first time, Pop-Up Shop Latino is a platform that serves to help and support small business owner by showcasing their product, their brand, and just providing a space for you guys to be able to get creative and just show the world what you have. So if you can introduce yourself, company's name,
I'm
let's
going
start.
to recording it because I was like, okay, well, I might as well hit two birds with one stone and
Yes.
maybe
And then
put on
share
YouTube.
with me.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm with Supay, and we started as a South American street brand, and now we're kind of evolving into more of looking at identity and looking and studying South American cultures, lost civilizations like Inca, Maya, Aztec, and kind of figuring out how that relates to us. I was adopted, so it's super interesting. You know, I grew up with a Caucasian family, so I'm like, all right, how can I dig deep into my roots and kind of find a little bit more about myself? And as I'm doing that, you know, teaching others about everything I'm learning.
Okay, where are you from?
Peru, Cusco.
Peru.
Yeah.
Oh, go Peru. I love Peru. I love the food.
I know. Oh my gosh.
The food is
It
delicious.
is. It is.
And can you briefly showcase your product? Can you give us a little overview of what you have, what merchandise you have available right now? Would be great to know.
Yeah. So I'll start out with our shirts. There's Incan, Aztec, and Mayan, and this one is Aztec. And they all come with these little posters, and it just really talks about what's on the shirt, kind of from the glyphs, a little bit of everything on there. So like the Aztec symbol. There
Are
we go.
you
It
able
kind of
to
just
hear me?
goes into
Because it
yeah,
froze, so we
I think it
couldn't
just kind of
hear
like cut
you.
in. Oh, can you hear me now?
Can you read through the post that you have? I just wanna kind of have an idea of if I was to purchase your shirt, what exactly am I getting? And if you can read a little bit of the postcard, that would be great.
Yeah. So this is one of the shirts. This is the front, and it has a logo on it. It also has it has these, now I'm totally blanking on what that's called, like the longitude and latitude lines, and each one is custom to the back of the shirt. And then they have those again, and it just really talks about the location and why this shirt is, um, like where it comes from. So that's kind of what this poster tells. It's a little bit like there's Aztec, Incan, and Mayan, and since this one is Aztec, the location we used is the Great Temple, and it was dedicated to the god of war, and the god of rain, and it just really talks about what each glyph and each symbol really means of the shirt. And I think we kind of just really dove deep into what everything is, and researching everything, and kind
It
of
really gets into culture and, just learning back
yeah,
to our origins, where we started, where we came from.
yeah.
So That's very good. I really love your brand. It's very inspiring.
Thank you.
And again, is reminding us of our culture, you
Yeah.
know. Some way down the line, the culture conversation did kind of, you know, slip through, and we're not having those constant conversation on it. And it's funny we mentioning that because the other day my husband mentioned, well, this time off that the girls have, they should be learning about culture
Mm.
and you know, because they're not learning a lot of these things in
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
So that's great. Do you have another product that you can showcase?
Yeah. So we have our beanies, and then we also have these cute little patches. And with every purchase, we put in these bags, these cute little recycled tote bags.
Ooh, I love the
Yeah. So you
bag.
get one for free when you buy a shirt.
So any merchandise that you will buy, you will receive that free bag.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice. For those that just tune in, that is Megan Rockles from Supay.
Supe.
Supay.
Yeah.
Supay. She's one of our participating vendor. You can find her information via the link in our bio, or you can also visit her page for more information and how to purchase her merchandise. So let's see here because I have wrote down some questions.
Ooh, okay.
How long has your company been around for?
So my best friend Sam started it. I want to say in 2015, and then it kind of fizzled out a little bit after a year. And then I jumped in. He let me join, and I was like, all right, how can we kind of rearrange this? How can we start again and keep with the brand of South American, but how can we make it a little bit more deeper? Like into our roots. How can we make it more than a brand? Eventually, I want to start talking to people and start saying like, what makes you you? When you look at a poster, when you look at like this glyph and you find out the meaning of it, does that mean anything to you? Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does, but can you relate with that, in your life, or how'd you grow up? Just like asking all these questions, because to me, I'm so interested in and just learning more about other people's culture and where they came from. And like I said, it's so interesting because I'm adopted, so I have Caucasian parents, and I'm so interested in like how you were raised, like what did you do, like what did you eat, were they strict, were they not strict, did they let you go out? Like I just have all these questions and I just kind of want to learn, and then I want to just publicize that to everybody, and then just say like everybody, maybe we're alike, maybe we're not alike, but just kind of figure it out together.
Very nice. Have you visited Peru?
Yeah, I have, and I actually lived with my birth parents for about 2 months. So that was really cool too. And I think some people are really nervous. They're like, okay, I don't know if I should ask you any of these questions about your birth family. I feel like I'm bald, so I'm putting my hair down because I can't see my head. But I love talking about it. I love talking about being adopted. And
Um, while your trip in Peru, were you able to catch some inspiration that you can now use on your merchandise on your company?
absolutely, absolutely. I think for the Peruvian shirt, so we do have a Peruvian shirt. It's gray and green. And so on the back of this, it was my favorite to design because I'm Peruvian, but this glyph is my favorite, and it's based off the sun god Inti. And just looking at Machu Picchu, we picked that for our location, and then using the glyphs. So all of them have some kind of mouth in them, and it was based on like architecture and pottery and design. So it was really fun, and that's kind of what this triangle is. So Peru is down here, and Incas, and then Maya is up here, and Aztec is right here. So all the shirts kind of have like that triangle that just represents the trio that we first started with. And
Yeah.
people have reached out, people who are from DR, they've said, why haven't you done anything on DR? I'm like,
I
oh, just let me
know. I
know, and
can't
just,
wait.
yeah,
Maybe that's next.
it totally could be. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we have so many ideas on what to do,
Yeah.
so I'm just like really
I
excited.
love what you're doing. This is really connecting culture, connecting different countries, and I wish you the best
Thank
because this is a project. It's gonna extend and it's going to get more, in deep with, you know, our culture. So I really, really, I'm already enjoying this.
Thank you.
So I just want to backtrack.
Yes.
All merchandise will have a little booklet that explain
For the shirts, yes.
the
And
shirts.
yeah, and for like something like the hat, they'll come with this little poster that kind of goes in here like this. And inside the poster, it says, "It's never too late to be who you might have been." And I know it's kind of probably backwards. But and we've just been sending these out too because they come in like a variety of colors and it's just kind of nice, like a little bit of
I
inspiration.
love it. Detail is everything. I
Yeah.
mean, when we buy from small business, that's one of the things that we really feel proud of, because the details that we put into our merchandise, that's what really set us apart from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking the time to make sure that your message is getting across, letting them know where this merchandise came from, like what inspired the brand.
Yeah.
So you are doing great. I really love that.
Thank you. And it's so
Let's
interesting
go
too.
over the messages.
Yes.
If you guys have any questions for Megan, please drop it in the comment line. Thank you again for tuning in and learning about her brand, her company. Let's see.
All right. I feel like every time I see you, you just get cuter and cuter. Yesterday, you had that black cute shirt on, and now today, all this. I'm like, oh damn.
No, because we are at home. We gotta dress up.
I know this is the exact
from
same.
the waist up.
I know. My friend asked me like, "Are you going out somewhere?" I'm like, "No, I'm just all dressed up, nowhere to go. Just
We have Robbie. He said you did a great presentation.
Oh,
Robbie's also one of the participating vendors from our previous pop-up. He's great. Good to connect with him.
Yeah.
We have Lina from Holy Sock. She asked,
I had like a little tripod and it just fell.
It's okay. Lina asks, do you draw your own designs?
Yes, I do. So I do have a partner and his name is Sam, and he's a really great designer too. So I usually, well, for this past one, I was, coming up with all of these designs, and I was like, okay, is this, I would show him. I'd be like, at the end of the day, I'd be like, okay, do you like these teeth in? Do you like them out? Do you want them colored? Should we do an outline? Just asking a bunch of questions. Because he's such a good designer and I look up to him, it's really nice because you have somebody to critique you. So I usually start things and then just go to him and ask him like all these questions and try to get like kind of like reassurance from him.
Teamwork.
Like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, am I doing this right? Because I feel like he has a better eye than me. So yeah, I got my degree in graphic design, and I love my senior project was kind of based on all these shapes and designs of it was mostly Peru, like textiles. So yeah, it's just that's kind of where it all started. But Sam already had a brand, so I was like, all right, well maybe I could like join in with him and see what he's doing.
Okay, very nice. So right now it's you and Sam running this company.
Yes.
Beautiful. I look forward to meeting Sam.
Yes.
He should have joined the live with us.
I know. He had to fix his hair and do everything. So
that's great. I have one more question for you. Where do you see your business in 2 years?
2 years. Well, this is kind of like we haven't told anybody yet, so I'll tell you. What we really want to do is start taking like clothes. Like right now we have a really nice pair of joggers, but they don't really fit us. Like I'm 4'11", so nothing I feel like really fits me, and I'm just kind of like, okay, they're like this much too long, and I just feel kind of like I don't even know. I just feel like I walk out and I look like nothing fits sometimes. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we take these joggers and we cut them up and we, kind of resew them and send them to a manufacturer and have them, sew them and design them for us. Or we'd design them and we'd have them created, I suppose, like put it together. So I think that would be really fun to do, and even do that with shirts and things. And I feel like there's kind of like a need for that. I have a lot of really short friends too, and I'm like, it's there. There's a need.
Resizing everything.
For real.
I think we have one more question
Okay.
from Sergio underscore 2410.
Nice to meet you.
How long does it take to design a shirt slash concept?
Mm.
Very good question.
This
Thank you,
one
Sergio.
took maybe 2 months because we had three different designs. So this is just one of them. There's a blue one and a green one. So it like each one of them comes with a different glyph and then a different mouth and the longitude and latitude. So yeah, I want to say maybe about 3 months. I guess it really depends.
Wow.
We are kind of going back and forth with the designs and like what colors and who to get it printed by and manufactured by and where to get the shirts and do we buy bulk. So I feel like there were so many different questions and
Right.
you didn't. It was our first time doing something like three of them like this. So you have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
So far, how many designs you have?
So we have these three of them, and then this was from like an older. Let's see, an older. This is kind of when it was more of a street apparel, and
Okay.
it's the Raiders. That's Sam's favorite football team. But
Okay.
then it has like that mix of like South American in there because there's these little
I
glyphs and
see
things.
it. Yes.
Yeah, and then we have an older one. Let's get this one out too. And this was what the original logo was, and we since simplified it, but that was another shirt as well. And then we have one more shirt, but you'll have to go on our website to check it out.
All right. Can you remind us how to find you?
Yes. You can go on to supay.life, and that's our website. So www.supay.life. Or you can go on to our Instagram, which is supay.life also. We're on Facebook and all those places too. So you just search them in there.
Yes. Lina has another question. She
Yes.
said she wants to know, are you a full-time entrepreneur or do you have another job? Do you have this is just your side hustle? How will you describe?
Yeah, so this is a side hustle for now. Right now, I'm a graphic artist for the city of New York, and I love it because it's nice to be doing that during the day. Sometimes it's a little hard, right? Because you're looking at the computer screen all day, and then you go home and look at the computer screen too as you're designing and doing other things. Eventually, that would be amazing to be a full-time job, but just take it day by day.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it again, finding time to just let everyone know what is your brand and you know what you guys provide. Very good for you to connect with everyone.
Yeah.
Again, I want to say thank you to everyone that tuned in today. And before we go, I just want you, if you can just give us a message for entrepreneurs, small business that are going through so many crises right now, and advice.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the time to just really take advantage of the time because it's so interesting. You go on social media and people are like, "I'm bored. What do I do? I'm bored. Send me this or tell me something to do." And it's just how can you be bored? As entrepreneurs, you're just kind of like pushing. What can I do? Like, what can I? Because like right now, you're set up. I have like two different cameras to getting all different angles because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take advantage of this and I'm gonna put this on
Yes.
YouTube and I'm hoping that it's recording. My phone's like, okay, you're low on storage. Um, but like I said, like I'm hoping this is recording. So I think it's just such a good time to just kind of relax and regroup and say and restructure. How do I start this? How do I, my worst thing is like budgeting. I don't. It's like it's not that I'm having a hard time with budgeting. I just don't want to put all these numbers together. I still have to look at last year of like everything that was spent, as far as
Yeah,
events and
very
like
important.
material. Yeah, and I'm like, all right, I just have to. Now is the time, obviously, to sit down and do it. To do all the things you don't want to do all the things you need to do. So it's just it's the good time. Like let's take
So
advantage of this
use
time.
this time to work on your dream, your
Mhm.
passion, your business,
Or find one.
yourself, family.
Yeah.
Use this time to do something useful as opposed to just staying there, being bored, and then just connecting to social media just to scroll someone's page. If you're gonna scroll someone's page, make sure to leave them a comment or a message. But
You're right.
thank you again for joining the live. This is your first live, right?
It is. I've done like YouTube videos, right? And you're like, I stop them and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then you have to you're like mad at yourself. And then you're like, okay, hey guys. And then you mess up and then you're like, all right, let's try this again. And it's just, oh my God.
Do you show your face when you're doing YouTube?
Yeah, I do. I mean, my last one I didn't, but it was funny because the last one I think I seriously had 28. I tried to shoot it 28 times. And the one that I actually kept was me like stuttering and not remembering my words because I was like, look, like I'm gonna mess up. It's just this is who I am. Like,
That's right.
I'm not gonna make it perfect because I'm far from perfect.
Right now things are not coming out perfectly, so we are going with the flow and then just making sure the message gets across. That's pretty much what we can do right now. Let everyone see the shirt in the back one more time.
Yes.
So you guys wish to get this shirt, you can check the link in our bio. You can also check Supay website, Instagram, and make those purchases. Do you have a deal going on right now?
Not
you get
really,
a free bag when you get a shirt.
Oh, you totally do. And I think we're gonna do a giveaway. So stay tuned for that.
We're gonna do a giveaway? Beautiful.
Yes, we are.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining.
Yes.
And have
Thank you for
a great
having me.
evening.
Thank you. You're a pro now at this.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, you are getting better.
Thank you guys for tuning. Again, keep supporting small business. We are here for you. If you are a small business, you can always send us a DM, an email, see how we can all work together, and let's make this possible for everyone. Have a great evening.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Look at, no, this fell down.